Hello, everyone. I hope this is finding you all um, held in his hands. Um, I haven't been on since Tuesday, or actually Monday night when I was on. At that time, we were doing the book discussion, and Tuesday um, took a bad turn. And what's curious is that almost every psychic that I listened to told me this would never happen. Um, and yet it did. It did happen. Um, I truly believe that there were things that were done, including checks that were paid to people to vote, and promises were made and kept. So that's really all I got to say, except I'm seeing now people losing their Christmas bonuses because their employers said, sorry, we have to buy goods before the tariffs kick in January. So your Christmas bonuses are going to have to be out the window. And apparently a Nissan plant has already decided to lay off 9,000 workers. I think we're going to see more of that. I think we're going to see a lot of mourning out there. I've always been very lately in my later years, always been very tuned into what was going on in the news, and also knowing those things to pass along to everybody else that I had read. I don't think I want to do that anymore. I think that I'll return to what I set this whole entire community up as, which is a place of joy, a place of healing, a place for heart and soul-centered folks. And I thank you all for always being there for me doing those types of things. In the last 4 days, I've seen a glut on my subscribership. I don't know if Facebook is playing its tricks on me again, but I've seen other people say they've lost a lot of people as well. For me, 30 people is a lot of people. And I really didn't think I was like many of the other people doing all this prophecy. I was entertaining and finding the answers that were available at the time. I also did not, there was no intention to gaslight or not to tell the truth. That's not me. And so I'm sorry that people felt it was necessary to say goodbye, but perhaps I didn't need them anymore and they didn't need me. So I'm just going to let it lay there. My channel will be 4 years old in 2 weeks. A lot of people have told me that I should have a lot more people, but I have such wonderful followers and subscribers, and that I have no complaints. It isn't my ego, actually, that is a problem here. The more subscribers you have, the better YouTube is to you. So that was my impetus for that. I will continue to do what I can, but I have to tell you that I am in immense physical pain, and it only got worse after Tuesday. I went to a concert with my daughter on Wednesday night, which was wonderful. It was a symphony rendition of Queen songs, which you know I love, and we had a lovely time. But the next day, yesterday, I paid for it dearly, in pain and spasms, and because I have fibromyalgia and my hot tub isn't working, so can't just jump in there and get any relief. So I know all of the rest of you have your own issues, your own pains, and your own heartaches. I really feel let down by the country I live in, by the people that live here, by the ignorance of people who don't including the person who brought up that he would tariff everything, and the people that follow him, just not even looking it up, what it meant to them. This is ignorance is one of the biggest problems we have here in the United States, and I believe that one does not need a higher education in order to be smart. I work in higher education, but I do not ever disdain anyone who has not gone to college or gotten a higher education, because I know everybody has the possibility of reasoning and critical thinking and looking things up that they don't understand. I still look stuff up I don't understand. So that's really what I needed to come on here and say. I will be on with Gerald and Richie at 10:30, which is about an hour and a half from now. We're going to do rock, paper, scissors. And we just do personal readings from a viewpoint of what the issue is, what's covering us, and what the solution should be. And that's it. So I wish you all the most beautiful day. I do have a couple of shows on tomorrow and a show on Sunday with Jean. My heart isn't into it, really. And that's not the people watching this' fault. The people watching this are the choir, and I'm the choir master. You already know the tune. You know the tune, and you know that you need to practice over and over and over again in order to get a really good message across. And so I will continue to practice and bring my message across, and live my truth, while at the same time practicing what I preach, which is that I need to let things go. I need to trust more. And it is my challenge to continue to do that and to stay as positive as possible without you thinking that I'm going, oh, it's all going to be okay, because I don't do that. That's not me. I really did believe we were going to be doing okay. I really did believe in what the bulk of people were saying, as well as my own readings. But apparently that wasn't true. And yet I wonder how many people would have lamented. I wonder if it was a protection from the guides in the universe for us all, that we thought it would be different because they, not we, because we were just pulling a message through. They didn't want us to just sit in angst for months and months and months. I don't know the answer. I don't know. There are more people out there, a lot more attuned than I am psychically. I admit it, and I think we all have room to grow and learn. And so there it is. There it is. I do want to thank the myriad of people who have reached out to me, who have asked me how I am, who have stayed with me through thick and thin. And I mean that sincerely. Some of you have been here for 4 years with me. There is nothing that I find more endearing and loving than seeing those people who feel they can get what they can out of the community, but also realize we are the ones. We are the ones that are the oracle, all of us individually, for our own lives. Asking questions of others, it's like a verification, but it isn't always what we want to hear either. And I lived through it myself. I had asked psychics over and over again about a situation that I had a few years ago. They all were telling me what I didn't want to hear. And it was very difficult for me, because exactly what they said was exactly what ended up happening. So we are only as right as the universe allows us to be, I guess. If that makes any sense. At the end of the day, this is an entertainment program, just like all the others are. And you just either feel attuned to the person that you're watching and feel heard and feel listened to and feel safe with, or you don't. And anyway, I think I've made my point. But I do want to make sure that I tell you that being a serious person in times like this, it makes me kind of sad because I don't like to bring anybody's vibration down. So that was not the intention of this. It was mostly to let you know how I am. I'm going to come back. I'm really in bad shape, mentally, physically, and my workload is extremely heavy. And I'm seeing lots of stress from that. So anyway, thank you. I love you all. I thank you all. I appreciate you all. You are all so dearly, held in my heart and my soul. There's nothing more that makes me as happy as being here in this community. And as being away for several days has shown, I miss you all so much. I really do. I just needed that time, and it wasn't planned because it was last week when I started feeling badly. Maybe my body knew that I needed the rest. Actually, what I thought it was I got this far and everything was going to be okay. And so I'm going to take time off now, and the bottom dropped off. And I think it happened to all of us. Anyway, I canceled my television. I'm going to do a lot of reading on my off time. I'll watch some Netflix and things like that. I don't have any interest in listening to any news until probably 2027 sometime. So I may change my mind. Everybody has their own personal way of dealing with things, and I applaud your way of dealing with them. And if that means deleting your subscriber, then that's what you need to do, or that's what you did, I guess. I'm sorry that you felt it was necessary, but we all have to take care of what we need and not what the needs of others may dictate. So with that, I hope you all have a wonderful weekend ahead. I hope that I see you in some of my shows coming up. And I want you to know that I am concerned about every single one of you and how you are doing. It isn't about me. I feel as though I just needed to explain myself a bit. And I thank you for listening. So I'll see you later on today.